The cost of the first 30 units was $1 per unit. The cost of the next 30 units was $7 per unit. And the cost of each additional unit was $5. The question now, if Amaka used 420, so she used 420. So 420 units. That's what she used. Okay. In January that year, calculate the amount paid. So we need to break down this 420 following all this breakdown here. The cost of the first 30. Let's do first 30. First 30 units. All the costs. First 30 units is $1, right? So that's 30 times $1. That's $30, right? Then the next 30, second 30, costs $7 per unit. So 30 times $7, that'll be 210. So you see, it gets way more expensive the more you use up. First 30 is very cheap. The next 30 is priced at 7. Then each additional unit you use, it will now be $5 per unit, right? Okay. So first of all, she has used 30 units here. She has used another 30 units here. How many units has she used altogether? 60. We'll take away 60 from 420. So remaining units is 420 minus 60. That'll give us 360 units. So this 360 units will be charged at $5 per unit. So the price for remaining will be 360 times $5. What does this give us? 336 times 5 is it 180? Yeah, I think so. So what is 180? Then you add a 0. That's $1,800. So you add up all of this. This is 240 plus 180, 1,800. 240. That's 2,040, right? So this is what she paid for 420 units. Okay. So now the next, that's A. Next question here is to find. So if Amaka paid this amount, so she paid 2,740 in the month of February. Calculate the number of units. So in this other one, we're giving amount spent to look for units used. Okay? Amount spent to look for units used. All right. Now we're going to do for the first 30 units. So we know first 30 units, as usual, will be 30 times $1. That'll be $30. So on the first 30 units, you will spend $30. On the second 30 units, that's 30 times $7. That's $210, right? So again, we are going to this time we're not going to remove this because we don't have the units. We're going to remove this one, 240 from, so the amount left this time be 2,740 minus 240. 240 is 30 plus 210, which will give you 230. Is that correct? No, 2,500. So what is the price that, or what is the cost of electricity after this first set of 30 units? The first one you priced at $1. The second one you priced at $7. The third set is at what? $5 each. So I'm going to divide this $25 by $5. So 2,500 divided by 5. That will give you 500 units. So how many units does she use in total? 30 plus 30 is 60. 60 plus 500 is 560. So in which month did she use more units? January or February? February. That's why she spends more. Copy. Just copy the solution. The answer is already, the question is already in your textbook, so that we can do. Between number 12 and number 13. This is number 12 now. The eighth term of an AP. All right, how do you write eighth term of an AP? So A plus 7D is 46, equation 1. Then the sum of the first 8 terms, that's S8. First of all, sum formula is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, right? So if n is 8, 8 over 2 will be 4. Then 2a, we're not giving a, so that's just 2a. N is 8, that's 8 minus 1 is 7. 7d. So we can open this. S8 is given to us as 200. So that's 200 here. 100 equal to 8a. Instead of just, yeah, let's write 4, 2a plus 7d. Right? To make it simple, let's just divide through by 4. This will give us 50 equals to 2a plus 7d. That's the equation 2. So we can solve this simultaneously. Are you done with what's on the right? Have you written it? So I'm going to get rid of this one now. So I think the best way to solve this is just to use substitution. Because if you want to use elimination, we have to start multiplying. I don't want to go through all of that. So from equation 1, A equals to 46 minus 7D, giving you equation 3. I'm going to put this into equation 2. So 2A, instead of 2A, I'm going to have 46 minus 7D, right? Plus 7D equals to 50. 2 times 46, that's 92. Then you have 14D, 7D, 50. Minus 14 plus minus 14D plus 7D, that's minus 7D. We're going to take 92 to the other side, that's minus 92. Minus 7D is equals to minus 42. Divide both sides by minus 7. What does that give you? So D is 6. As usual, when you get D, the next thing to get is what? A. So just pick this value of D, put it into equation 3. That's 46 minus 6. That's 46 minus 42. So A is 4. So now that we have A and D, oh, we've gotten the first term. That's the first question actually. We're now looking for the sum of the first 12 terms. So that's S12. S12. What's our N? 12. So 12 over 2 will be 6. A is what? 4. N is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11, right? D is 6. So you have 6. 8 plus 66. This is 74. 6 times 74 is what? 444. Yeah, that's correct. So this one is pretty straightforward. Get your simultaneous equations, solve them by either elimination, but mine is preferably substitution. Get your A and D, and you continue with your life. The next question is on, so right quickly, next question is on longitude and latitude. I can clean the question because you already have that. This is 12A, so 12B next. So here we're required to draw first, then calculate. Naturally, you're supposed to draw first before you calculate. That's the only way you make sense of the question. So we draw our globe. We draw these four major points here. Okay, so put north here and put south here. X is on 70 degrees south. So 70 degrees south is closer to the bottom here. That's here. And 60 degrees east, that's on the right. So somewhere here, this is your X, right? This place now is 70 degrees south. And Y is 7 degrees south. So they're on the same hemisphere. 7 degrees, however, is higher up. Somewhere here. 7 degrees south. And they're on the same longitude. Here. Okay? So you're supposed to draw something like this. That's what your diagram should look like. Do you understand this part? Can you draw your diagrams? So this is what it should look like here. Now the question is, are they on a major circle or on a minor circle? No, it's minor. Longitudes are minor. Is it? No, it's major. They are major. Beg your pardon. Longitudes are major. It's these guys that are minor. Latitudes that are minor. So what formula are we going to use? The regular one, right? What is the regular formula? Have you written this? Good. So distance will be theta over 360 times 2 pi big R. So what's the angle between them? You have 7, I have 70. What do you do with this? Subtract because they're in the same hemisphere. That's 63 over 360. So all of this in your calculator. Seven thousand and 40 kilometers. Yeah, that's your answer.